Reveal yourself, or I'm going to shoot you clean through. Oh, it's just you, Lone Wolf. You had me worried for a second. You can't just sneak up on a camp in a hostile wood like that. I could have killed you. Oh, don't worry, guys. Everything's fine here. Oh, they're all on high alert due to how frequent the camp's been attacked, so you can't really blame them. It wasn't too hard to spot ya. I am connected to nature, you know. As long as you're surrounded by animals and plants, they'll tell me exactly where you are. I haven't told you about that? Oh shoot, I was supposed to keep that a secret. Can you pretend that you didn't hear that? Pretty please? Fine. If I tell you about it, you gotta promise not to tell other people. Only my family, the Grove, and my party know about it, okay? Well, the natural elements gave me a blessing and a prophecy when I was born. Do you see the tattoo on my chest? Well, it was a lot smaller when I was a kid, and as my powers grew, so did the tattoo. Yeah, the elements. Well, I suppose it's just nature in general. But why don't I just tell you what I know? Which isn't a whole lot quite yet. When I was 5, I was blessed with beast speech, meaning I can speak to animals. It was totally normal for me, but I found out later it wasn't actually normal. I ended up scaring a lot of my friends because of it. Whoopsie. Then I was given the gift of the Zephyr at like 7 years old. It's an ability similar to Misty Step where I can manipulate the air around me to transport myself. And then around 9 years old, my parents' caravan got attacked. And when I used a crossbow to protect my dad, the element of fire infused itself into the bolt. I shot the bandit dead and his body got burnt pretty bad. Oh, and when I was 13, I got the ability to possess weaker animals and beasts. When my body collapsed, my parents freaked out. Oh, and lastly, I'm not sure where exactly this blessing came from, but I was given dark vision at 19, and let me tell you, it has been incredibly useful the past year. Even though I have all of these powers, I'm left with a lot of questions. The only clue I was given was by a seer when I was a kid. My parents said she saw great power in me, and great power to do good. I'm not sure who gave me the prophecy when I was born, but I'm excited to find out. Why am I adventuring if I'm trying to learn more about my prophecy? Well, that's pretty simple. I ended up stumbling on a book with a bunch of heroes and a story. I kind of got obsessed with it, and becoming a hero too. Well, at least someone who could always come to help, regardless if anyone helps me do it. That's actually why I traveled alone for so long. I ended up buying a caravan, and I followed rumors about places being attacked, but not being able to afford guards or adventurers to protect them. Oh, and also missing people without high enough rewards. Actually, before I ended up with my current party, I drove straight towards a war between a city and a cult. I heard backup wasn't going to arrive in time, and honestly, I heard it a bit too late too. But I ended up selling a bunch of my trade goods for supplies for any of the citizens that may have had their homes destroyed or maybe if they were injured. Luckily, while there were a lot of lives lost, and homes damaged of course, the supplies I brought were just enough. Oh, I wasn't looking for praise. I just hate hearing about people being abandoned because they can't afford the right to live. So I take it upon myself to help where I can. Oh, and I know I'm only one person, but I really hope that my acts of kindness become infectious. That's why I always tell people, if you hear the name Adelaide Strider, there's a friend nearby. I want people to feel at ease if they know I'm coming to town. Sounds kind of weird, huh? I guess I just like the thought of people feeling at peace. Common folk have more than earned their right to have a happy and fulfilling life. Okay, yeah, I know it might sound idealistic or naive, but could you just imagine a world where a farmer's only worry is how stubborn his cow is being and how long the day feels? Not if goblins are going to rampage their fields and possibly kill their families. Or how about a traveling salesman who only needs to worry about the rise and fall of his merchandise, not about bandits robbing or killing him? That's the kind of world I want to make, and I'm willing to give it every sleepless night, every achy bone, and every heartfelt tear just to see us make some progress towards it. People can call it an unrealistic dream, but I refuse to see it that way. If we work together, it could happen during our lifetime. Why are you staring at me like that? Come on, say something. I feel a little embarrassed now that I realize how serious that speech sounded. You think it's beautiful? But didn't you just call me naive? Oh, I'm glad you don't think it's impossible. I've been trying to tell everyone that. They only seem to believe me once I've gotten beat up real bad while trying to help them. It's nice to know it's not always a requirement. Though I can't lie, it's hard to take care of myself knowing there's so much suffering happening when I relax. But that's why I have people just like you. You remind me to take care of myself. Whether it's to stop drinking coffee because I've been awake for 4 days, or that I can't just jump into another job after having my arm amputated. Yep, it got infected with demon fever, and we had to lop it right off. A word of warning though, it does not stop demon fever. I ended up just feeling like my blood was on fire while it poured out of me. But that's a story for another time, right? Oh, don't give me that look. What I'm trying to say is thank you for caring about me. If I didn't have a party, I think I wouldn't be around to help as many people, so it means a lot. Why do you still look so anxious? Hey, I said I have trustworthy people in my party. Sure, Vorin might be a bit secretive and come from the Underdark, and yeah, Zoro might like to drink while we fight, but they've been great help. Huh? You're joining our party? Really? Oh my green, oh, I'm so excited. Why don't you look as excited as me? Come on, I should go introduce you to them. Okay, so Vorin may look intimidating, but he's super nice. And he wants to learn all about you. So if you don't mind if you ask a bunch of questions, you'll get along. And Zoro, he loves showing magic tricks where he makes your items disappear. Hey, don't stop the video. 3 things to talk to you guys about. First thing, holy crap, 300 subscribers in a month. That might not be a lot to a lot of people, but to me that's incredible. So thanks for all the support. It has been fun to read all of your comments and replying to them, so please don't stop doing those. But I've just been amazed by the support, so thank you. Secondly, apologies, I am a little under the weather. It's probably translated into my voice a little bit. I've been eating as many cough drops as I can to get through the recording, but it probably still sounds pretty nasally, so sorry. But my third omission kind of ties into the second one. I wasn't supposed to post this video today. I was supposed to post a completely different one. It was completed a few days ago. It was recorded, edited, cleaned up. It was all nice. I was just waiting for the art for the character. The final character of our little series. Sadly, our artist needed some more time, and I found out about 14 or 15 hours before the video was supposed to launch. So panic mode set in. It is currently 1:34 a.m. as I'm recording this, and I powered through it. So honestly, no fault to the artist. They're in college, they deserve all the time they need, and they've been doing a wonderful job, so no complaints from me. But what that means for you guys is, since the video's basically done, all I need is for that art to come in. If it comes in before the next Saturday, I'll just post a second video for the week, which will be fun. I do actually plan on moving to 2 videos a week as soon as I finish my collabs anyway, so it'll be a fun way to introduce it into it. But just, yeah, thanks for all the support, guys, and I can't wait to see you all around.